What if I told you there was a warrior who fought over 60 duels and never lost a single one? A samurai who defeated enemies with wooden swords, arrived late to duels just to psychologically break his opponents, and wrote one of the most famous strategy books in history. His name is Miyamoto Musashi, one of Japan's most legendary swordsmen. He was born in 1584 in feudal Japan, during a time when samurai roamed the lands and duels were often a matter of honour and survival. At the age of 13, Musashi fought his first duel. His opponent was a trained samurai named Arimekahi. Obviously, Musashi was just a boy, but the fight ended quickly. Musashi knocked the samurai down with a staff and beat him to death. From that moment on, his life would be defined by combat and mastery of the sword. Over the next 2 decades, Musashi travelled Japan as a ronin, which is a masterless samurai. He challenged warriors from famous sword schools, defeating them one by one. His most famous duel came in 1612 against a celebrated swordsman, Sasaki Kojiro. Kojiro was known for his deadly blade called the drying pole, which was a huge, long sword, and it gave him reach that no opponent could match. But Musashi had a plan. He arrived deliberately late, frustrating Kojiro and throwing him off balance mentally. Then Musashi stepped off the boat, not holding a sword, but a wooden blade he had carved from an oar during the journey. When the duel began, Musashi struck first. One devastating blow to the head. Kojiro died instantly. Musashi had defeated one of Japan's most fierce and feared swordsmen with a piece of wood. Musashi also revolutionized sword combat. Traditional samurai fought with a single blade, but Musashi developed a technique called Niten Ishiru, meaning the 2 heavens as one. It involved fighting with both the long katana and the shorter blade, which is called the wakizashi, at the same time. This unpredictable style made him almost impossible to defeat. Nobody had seen it before. But Musashi was more than a fighter. Later in life, he became a philosopher, artist, and a strategist. In 1645, shortly before his death, he wrote a book called The Book of 5 Rings. It wasn't just about sword fighting. It was about strategy, discipline, understanding your opponent, principles now studied by business leaders, military strategics, and martial artists around the world. Miyamoto Musashi died in 1645, undefeated in over 60 duels, a wandering ronin who became a legend, a warrior who mastered both combat and the mind. And centuries later, his philosophy still shapes the way people think about strategy, discipline, and victory. Because Musashi believed something simple. The ultimate weapon is understanding your enemy. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed that episode. If you like this type of thing, please consider liking and subscribing. If you've got any subjects you think you want me to cover, please drop a comment in the comment section. I'll do my best to bring it your way. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.